Hello everybody, welcome to Amakhosi Fan Channel. This is Fernando. Like, comment, subscribe. Guys, you can see I am beaming with a smile, and yeah, it's so beautiful to see what our club is doing, and so many people are still negative and others still want proof. Others are saying that what kind of evidence do you have that Kaizer Chiefs have agreed with so and so. Guys, please, I'm asking you, just trust people that they know what they're talking about until you hear otherwise. Trust people. I mean, I'm not one of those who just cook up stories, because I have people that are credible, people who have been in this game longer than me, longer than even I started thinking about wanting to start this. So I cannot, at the beginning of this career or of this movement that I'm doing, and I start by lies so that I can cook numbers. I am not here for numbers, but I'm here for a community that I want us to build together. Please trust me. Sometimes we will look at the news not because we believe the news is true, but because we have to react to the news that we see. But I would not just react to any other thing. Like, I've been asked now what sort of evidence that I have that Cruz would be in South Africa, what sort of evidence that the goalkeeper coach would be in South Africa. Guys, now I'm going to show you a video. Now I'm going to show you a video, not even photos. I'm going to show you a video of Cruz arriving in South Africa, being met by Kaizer Jr. and this other guy that you don't know, another black guy that you don't know his position. Could be that he's a driver of Kaizer Jr. But Cruz was seen arriving yesterday, Sunday, and he was greeted by Kaizer Jr., the sporting director of our club. So I would say to you guys, whatever that we have spoken about, it is true. Please trust the news. We have people who will not just lie. And those are the people that we are following. Those are the people that we are confirming stories with them to make sure that whatever that we report, it is true. Please, guys. So yeah, guys, the work is about to begin. Cruz arrived yesterday, and as Cruz arrived yesterday, now the goalkeeper coach, who was rumored as well to be coming to South Africa yesterday, we haven't seen him, we haven't seen pictures of him, but does not mean that he hasn't arrived. But what we know is that, and what I saw, like with my own eyes, because Far Post, they recorded a video, as others took photos. Far Post recorded a video of Cruz arriving in South Africa and being met by Kaizer Jr., and I think it's a drive. So now the work begins. The goalkeeper coach has arrived, or will still arrive. We just don't know. Could have been that there's been a delay in his flight. We don't know. But now that you have seen Cruz, trust that the goalkeeper coach will arrive. But with the goalkeeper coach, let me just say this. With the goalkeeper coach, it looks like rumors are saying that he's still going to be holding the old position from his national team. So meaning what? He will still be a goalkeeper coach for the international team and also be a goalkeeper coach for Kaizer Chiefs. So he's going to be holding two jobs. Others are saying, no, but why is that so? We have never seen or heard of such a thing and whatnot. Guys, these things are done. It's just negotiations. And anyway, why would you want a coach to be at home? I mean, to be at the village when the players are not around. Because when it's international break, you find that players are away. Players are away, others are resting, others are taking individual programs. Let me paint you a scenario. Say that Vuma goes back to Bafana Bafana. He goes there, he cements his position as number one. Because now he has grown as a coach, as a goalkeeper. He has grown to be confident. He has grown to play the type of football that Nabi wants him to play. And then he goes to international break. What are you expecting this guy to do? The goalkeeper coach, you expect him to just train Molefe or do what when also they're having international break? Guys, it's not mandatory for a coach to be around when it's international break. It's not mandatory because everyone should be on the international break, and others taking the extra trainings and whatnot. This is where your Benny McCarthy, for example, with those who be remaining, for example, would say that, you know what, strikers, offensive players, let me take you on paces just to help you. Oh, they approach him and say that, you know what, since that everyone will not be around and we are not called for the international on international duty, train us. Just train us, show us those runs and whatnot. So it could be like that if, say that this coach is not called for instance, or that his team is not playing on international break, but it's not mandatory for coaches to remain if players are called on international break or if it's international break. But for extra trainings, they can do that provided that there's some sort of a relationship and an agreement between the players, not necessarily the coach and their employers, no, but between the coach and the players to say that during these times, please help us. Oh, after training, please, can you please remain and help us on distribution, help us with this and this and that. So why it's so important to have that Cruz now and have the goalkeeper coach now? I just don't know I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think Mzoughi. So why it's important to have them now before Nabi comes? It's so important to have them now to prepare and tilt the ground for Nabi to come and plant the seeds so that we'll see the fruits of their hard work and their labor once that Nabi has fully settled. And he played yesterday the semi-final. I just don't know the results yet at the time of recording of this video. So just trust that Kaizer Chiefs, they know what they are doing, and what they are doing is they're showing their best interest at heart. Finally, let's forget about the past. We cannot relive the past, but what I can say is that let's live now and going forward, enjoying the future with the new team. So let's trust that these guys, the Cruz and Mzoughi, they know what they're doing and they will help these guys. And so why is it important to have a goalkeeper coach like at the moment? This guy, for Nabi to employ this guy, that means that Nabi, he knows how this guy works, right? That means that this guy knows how Nabi wants to play football. And therefore, if Nabi, say for example, he says, I want to start from the back, that means that there will be his mandate to teach guys like your Molefe, like your Kune, like your Peterson, and Vuma to start building from the back. His job is to make sure that they acclimatize, they understand how Nabi wants to play. The keepers now, never mind the defense, but the keepers, they will have to understand how Nabi wants to play and how they are to release the ball with agency and when to slow it and when to play it fast and when to kick it up the pitch or when to play it in the middle or when to play it short passes. But what I can say to you, as teams are playing positional football, they have to have a goalkeeper who's comfortable from the back. I haven't seen that from Vuma. I haven't seen that from Peterson. Hence, we considered those goals against Sundowns when it was Peterson who was keeping. But anyway, Kune, you can say that he does have the confidence to play from the back. But as the coach is yet to sit down with him and negotiate and assess rather, we'll see if Kune is still needed. Or they will say that, you know what, we bring our own keeper. But with the current keepers being Peterson and Vuma, Molefe, I don't know much of him. With the two, they are not comfortable from building at the back. Therefore, that might count against them. And as a result, they might be dropped. You might find even that Molefe is playing ahead of them. Say that Molefe is comfortable from playing from the back. They might find themselves watching Molefe playing ahead of them. But yeah, the coach, the Cruz now is here, and then he's gonna, I mean, this is beautiful. And I don't have to stress about, and you also don't have to stress about Nabi coming to South Africa yet. Why am I saying so? Because for Nabi to choose this guy, he saw the type of football that he plays. And then he said, okay, you know what? I'm going to build from this. And therefore, as I'm building from this, you know what? Me and you, we can work together because I see the type of football that you implemented from the development to now the senior team. I see the type of football. Therefore, I want you to come and help me to do the same thing with Kaizer Chiefs. And then this is where players like your say this guy, Vilagaz, players like young players, Vilagaz and Janssen and all, they would benefit because they have a coach who know how to work with young players. We know that Nabi knows how to use young players, but at the moment, since he hasn't arrived, this coach will work and instill a certain discipline on them and instill a certain type of play. He will instill how the team has to play, like in terms of a synergy, in terms of a structure. Like our team hasn't had a structure in ages, and that's one thing that we don't talk about. Our team hasn't had a structure, not just the personnel, but in how they play, in how they defend, in how they attack. How compact they are when they don't have the ball. How do they play when they don't have the ball? How do they play when they have the ball? We haven't had that structure in ages. So this coach will come and add that and put a blueprint on how these teams are to play before Nabi comes. How these guys are to play before Nabi comes. So I'm really excited to see Cruz. I'm excited about the news that Mzoughi is also on his way if he hasn't arrived already. So I'm so excited that the project does not have to wait. The project does not have to wait because Nabi is not here, because he has capable people who are here already to say we want to work. So from today, Monday, from today, these guys will be taken on their paces. It might not be at the extent of like, you know what, it's going to be intensive training, but can be like light training. And then it's going to be talking to them, introductions, talking to them like what is expected and what these guys should expect from Nabi. It's going to be laying that beautiful foundation. So let's trust that they know what they're doing. Let's trust that they know what they're doing. Guys, I am asked. Let me know what you think. I'm so excited to see that Cruz. Hopefully, Mzoughi is also has also arrived. I'm so excited to see this project starting off. You know, building, like for example, when you build, you can start by buying material and say that you want to build, or you can say that, you know what, I'm getting a builder who's gonna make sure that, you know what, who's gonna tell us what sort of project that he needs. But at the end of the day, as long as the project starts, once the project starts, it doesn't matter if you start with the ingredients or you started with the maker, with the builder. But once the project starts, like I'm telling you, let nothing stop that project. Even with this project of Kaizer Chiefs, so many of our rivals will eat humble pie this season. So many of our rivals will eat humble pie. So many of our own fans who are negative about our club will eat humble pie this season because we are building. I'm not saying that we're going to win a league, but I'm saying to you, you're going to be a different club. You're going to be a different team. We're going to be different. We're going to witness different type of football. This helicopter football that you keep on hearing there, I'm not getting involved. I'm not going to entertain that. I've told you how these guys or how Nabi wants to play his football. I've done my research. I've seen how he wants to play football. So stop entertaining all the negativity out there. Let's be positive, guys. Let's be positive and rally behind these coaches and rally behind our players. Guys, give me your thoughts. Are you excited to see Cruz coming in? Are you excited to see Mzoughi coming? Now we can't wait for Nabi. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm out. LC. Amakhosi Fan Channel. Love you. Cheers. Bye.